They said I'd never make it. Can you believe that? Just a young kid with big dreams, and everyone around me kept shaking their heads. You know that feeling when you're pouring your heart into something, but the world just doesn't seem to see it? Yeah, that was me. I remember the first time I stepped into a recording studio. I was so nervous. The producer looked at me and said, "You'll never make it, kid." Ouch, right? But instead of letting those words crush me, I took them as fuel. So, what did I do next? I practiced. I practiced hard. Day after day, night after night, my guitar and I became inseparable. I filled notebooks with lyrics, pouring my soul onto every page. But here's the twist. Rejection became my teacher. I'd send my songs to record labels, and the response was always the same: silence. Now let me tell you about the moment that changed everything. I was at a local open mic night, feeling like a small fish in a big pond. But when I stepped on that stage, something clicked. I sang my heart out, and for the first time, I felt that connection. That night, a producer from a small label was in the audience. He approached me afterward and said, "You've got something special." We recorded my first single, and let me tell you, I was on cloud nine. But the hard work wasn't over. The single dropped and it barely made a splash. But instead of giving up, I put my head down and started writing again. I immersed myself in my craft, studying other artists, learning about the music industry, and refining my sound. I was relentless. I collaborated with other musicians, absorbing their energy and creativity. Fast forward a few months, and I was ready to release my second single. This time I was smarter about promoting it. And then it happened. The single took off. The same people who once doubted me were now singing my songs. It was surreal. I remember getting that first message from a fan saying, "Your music changed my life." But the journey didn't stop there. I learned that success is not just about hitting the top of the charts. It's about the lives you touch along the way. Every concert, every interaction with fans reminded me why I started this journey in the first place. So what's the takeaway from my story? It's simple. Never let anyone's doubt define you. Turn those doubts into fuel. When they say you'll never make it, let that be the spark that ignites your fire. I'm living proof that dreams can come true, no matter how impossible they seem. Each setback is an opportunity to grow stronger, to dig deeper, and to rise higher. So if you're out there chasing your dreams and facing rejection, remember my story. Hold on to that passion, keep pushing through, and never forget that your voice matters. You have the power to break through the noise and let the world hear you. And who knows? One day you might just be topping the charts too. Keep believing, keep fighting, and let the music lead the way.